Hey, what's up everyone? Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye here. I have the Canon G7X. I'm at the Secaucus Junction right now. You've seen me there before if you follow any of my vlogs. I'm actually kind of testing this camera out, and that's why I'm really bringing this along for a short mini vlog. I got one of my friends here today. His name is Tim. He's kind of cool, and he's not on camera and you're waving. So I'm gonna kind of do mini montages, and we're essentially just going to B&H, having some fun in the city. Let's test this camera out. So everything you're seeing right now is basically on auto mode. Tim wanted to be in it, but he's running away. Testing out the stabilization, how it sounds and everything like that, but let's get a move on. And Tim, you're gonna be in this.
That's cool.
There we go. Say hi.
All right. Hey everybody.
Let's do this. Got the tickets. Let's have some fun in New York City. Woohoo! Never again. So the only thing right now is like the train we gotta wait like another 20 minutes for. Do you approve?
No.
Neither do I. The one thing I learned is that the record button is in a very weird spot. It's like behind the camera. That's why the version 2 is coming out. But so what are we doing here, Tim? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Trip to New York City.
That's very. What are we doing?
We've gone to B&H.
Of course I am. It's gonna be the title of the vlog, by the way. Go to B&H Photo. We're gonna go to a couple of the. I might go to the Flatiron again to test this out. Some of the photos as well. But who knows what's after that? We might see a movie. We might not. I don't know. Just going for some fun because there's nothing else to do when I live in a small studio. And what?
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. We have made it to New York City. We're in Penn Station. That train was absolutely packed. But time to go to B&H. He's trying to hide behind me. Here we are, we just got out of the station. And this is where the fun begins. So my goal to B&H is to grab some equipment to do long exposure, daytime photography. It's supposed to look really cool. You know, if it turns out the way I want it, I'll make a video on it. If not, it was a failed experiment, but other than that, that's what we're gonna do. I gotta admit, it's actually not that hot right now in the city. It's actually pretty good. Don't need any bus tours ever. But yeah, there's a lot of cool scenery. We're still right outside of Madison Square Garden, but you know, obviously cabs run the city. One of the things I think I noticed I'm doing is I'm looking at the flip out screen up top, which that has to stop. So if you see a lot of that, my bad. But as you can kind of tell, we're pretty much going up to B&H Photo right now. And here we are. It's always a really cool place. Hopefully this thing autofocus as well, but she didn't know I'm also a professional cameraman player. DJing it up. Tim, have you ever flown a drone before?
I have not.
So Tim might give it a go. It's not a big one, it's a small one, but this will be interesting. Never mind. Nope. Focus. Never mind, they wouldn't let him. So I got what I needed. I got the trigger that I needed and the 10 stop ND filter. So that's kind of it for B&H. We're gonna go over to Flatiron Building, test some things out, and go from there.
Maybe get a shake.
Oh, and maybe we'll get some Shake Shack action. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. Hopefully this camera's holding up well. Hopefully it sounds well. It better. Look, they have pigeons trapped inside of a fence. They're totally gonna stay in there. One thing I started to notice is that for some reason it keeps switching between 60 and 30 frames per second. It's a little weird. I'm trying to figure that out. So hopefully this vlog doesn't look bad when I put everything in 30 frames. So we are here now at the good old Flatiron Building, and right now I'm doing a day-long exposure. I got about a minute left before I got to switch this out. And essentially what I'm doing is I have a Vello trigger right here that's hooked into my Nikon D600, and I have a 10 stop ND filter on to do some bold mode, day photography, a couple minute exposures. You get this really cool effect. I'm 0 for 2 right now. I got 40 seconds to see if this one worked because I got the timer on my phone there. So this is really what we're doing right here. Tim's just chilling like a villain. He's not acknowledging that he's here. Let's see how this turns out. If this works out well and this the whole person be being here, I'm gonna make a video on it. But this is why we're here, kind of in the city, to do something here and do something in the park next door. It was a success. You're not gonna see the photos in here. I'm gonna do a separate video on the technique now that I got it to work. But Tim has never had, he's heard of it, of Shake Shack. So Tim, what are you expecting from Shake Shack?
Better be fucking awesome.
He cursed in my video. He did it on purpose. I don't give a shit though. We're actually gonna grab some shakes, head over to Times Square to do more of the long exposure photography, and then we're gonna head home and I'm gonna wrap the vlog there. What's your expectation level?
On a scale of 8 to 10 or 10 to 20?
What the heck's 8 to 10? Go with 1 to 10.
I'm expecting 11.
It's gonna be good. All right, so we just finished our shakes. Mine was baller. Tim, what did you think of your shake? Which one did you have?
Peanut butter, and it was good. It was good. I don't know if it was worth
8 out of 10.
Shut up. I'm gonna go with a 9. I don't know if it was worth the $5.29. If it was like $4.29, it would probably be a little bit better. But we're in New York, so you gotta figure the inflation.
Official review from Tim, the anonymous blogger, or whatever his movie thing was. We're just gonna go to Times Square, then we're gonna head home. I didn't want to make a long vlog because I was just really testing everything of this camera. There's some photos, there's some video. I got the long exposures that I wanted during the day, that's what I'm finishing up here. But that's what I'm gonna wind this out. So once again, this was just kind of a test of everything that I'm gonna link to when I do the Canon review. It's probably gonna come out before then, but whatever, we shall see. Thank you so much for watching. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. See you next time. Hopefully this camera can stick around. We'll see the results.